Hello and welcome to the Price Academy, bite-sized history videos. This video is introducing Edith Cavell, the First World War nurse. Edith Cavell is a World War I hero born on December 4th, 1865. She came from a small village in Norfolk and her father was a reverend called Frederick Cavell. Edith was the eldest of 4 children. She had 2 sisters called Lillian and Florence and one brother called John. She originally found herself as a governess in Brussels in Belgium for 5 years, but she returned to Norfolk aged 20 in 1895 to care for her sick father. It is believed that this is what inspired her to become a nurse. Her nursing career did not start off so great. At the Royal London Hospital, where Edith trained from 1896, her nursing supervisor commented she was unpunctual and not a nurse that could be relied on. However, in 1897, a typhoid outbreak in Maidstone resulted in her being presented with the Maidstone Medal after helping treat the patients in the town. 1,700 people contracted the disease and sadly 132 died. After working in hospitals like London's Shoreditch Infirmary and in Manchester, Edith accepted a role to care for a sick child in Belgium in 1907. Edith continued to demonstrate outstanding nursing abilities, and by 1912 she was promoted to oversee the organisation of the nurses at 3 hospitals, 24 nursing schools, 13 nurseries, as well as presenting weekly lectures about her work to doctors and nurses. When she was visiting family in Norfolk, the First World War broke out. Edith sped back to Belgium, this time to the newly established front line, at a time when she was needed more than ever. Her hospital in Belgium became a Red Cross hospital. Edith Cavell tended to all the war wounded and was criticised for treating Austrian and German soldiers alongside the Allied ones. At the same time as caring for the injured soldiers, Edith established a route to smuggle over 200 Allied soldiers out of the hospital to neutral and safe Holland, as Belgium had just been occupied by the Germans in September. The soldiers were given fake identity cards and received instructions on how to make their way to Holland. A Belgian spy discovered her secret tunnel underneath the hospital. On the 3rd of August 1915, Edith and her accomplices were arrested for their actions for harbouring Allied soldiers. Despite an international outcry after her arrest and neutral America and Spanish governments pleading for her not to be executed, Edith was shot by a German firing squad on the 12th of October 1915 because she was found guilty of assisting the enemy. After the war, Edith was reburied in Norfolk after a state funeral in Westminster Abbey. Edith left many legacies behind her, including lots of newborn girls in France and Belgium being named after her. Don't forget, if you enjoyed this video, to like and subscribe to the channel, or follow me at Twitter at LittleMissHistory81, at TanyaAlex38, or follow me at Facebook at facebook.com/TanyaAlex38.